Hello, Chris Cavalier here. Let's play some XCOM 2. Huge fan of the whole XCOM series, so let's go ahead and get a game going. I think we're just going to start out on Veteran, and after we defeat the game on Veteran, then we'll go back and defeat it as Commander, and then Legend, hopefully. We're going to go ahead and enable Iron Man to get the game going. Let's go ahead and watch this.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
Here we go, moving into position. Look at all these rubes. Thinking the aliens are peaceful.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds.
Gotta hurt. Okay, come on. Come on there, Ponytail. Do your job.
Now.
All right, here we go.
Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Here comes the team.
We're heading into the city center to strike a big target. Something that will shake up the tranquil little utopia Advent has been building all these years. Secure the designated coordinates and neutralize all hostile contacts. Firebrand will be in the area for your extraction.
Roger that, Central. Roger that. Okay, we're moving in. It looks like we need to bring down this Advent monument. Oh, look at this. I had some character pool characters. And we got 3 out of the starting 4. The pressure is on. Oh, this is cracking me up.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated position.
Okay, so here we have April Jester. We have Farron Conjurer. We have William Visser and Chris Cavalier in the blue with the goatee and the nerdy glasses. That's Chris Cavalier for you. Okay. I'm a little bit flustered right now, just a little bit flustered. Okay, we're gonna move it. Might as well send Cavalier in first. Normally what happens is a Cavalier leads a charge.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Okay, so we're in full cover. She can't quite reach it there. He can get into full cover. Go on ahead and move Farron over there. So he really can't see anybody yet. Let's see, William Vesser. You know, he could move right up in their business, but I don't really want to get too crazy too soon. So what we may do is just have him circle around to the side, maybe. How dangerous is that going to be? Maybe just go there.
Good to go.
And we'll move Jester. Let's see, she probably can go over here.
Okay.
I don't think she is necessarily going to have a shot. So I guess we could move her up again. I'm just going to go ahead and hunker down for this turn. Looks like they're going to move towards us. There's 3 of them. Look at them all bunched up like that. So what we could do is we could throw a grenade, and you could actually wipe out all 3 at the same time. However, that is probably not going to be our best move. It's probably better off if we actually
Moving out.
start off by shooting one of them. So the big question is, let's see, how do we want to start this off? Let's go ahead and do Overwatch.
Got him covered.
Overwatch.
Scanning.
You know, Cavalier, we'll let you sit tight. And April. I think we're going to let you go ahead and move in just a little bit. And then you're going to go ahead and take a shot. Actually, let's take a shot from right here. I think this is probably the better of the ideas. Take it. Lady in pink. Drops 1. See what these guys do.
Hostiles pacified.
So we got 1 promotion earned.
We're in their sight.
We are now leaving concealment. And betting that they rush us. Cavalier. On the money. Visser is my random guy who I didn't make.
Hostile neutralized. Adjusting sight.
Okay, so he moves in on us. What's he gonna do? Holy cow, he shot Chris Cavalier. That's almost, that's verboten. Can't do that. That's against the rules. Okay, we're gonna move Farron
Headed there now.
over to the bike. He's gonna have him flanked. Take the shot, buddy. Nice shooting.
Target eliminated.
Way to go.
Could be something on this one.
Kind of looks like The Professional. If you've seen that movie. Awesome movie. Okay, so we got half cover there. I don't think we're in any big rush in this particular mission.
Menace 1-5. You're near the target position.
Alright. We've got more half cover there. Ooh, Visser. We're going to send you in to pick up this guy, whatever this guy has here.
Heading there now.
Finds a stock. This weapon upgrade, when installed, will guarantee that even missed shots will do a small amount of damage. That's pretty awesome. And a hair trigger. This weapon upgrade, when installed, adds a small chance that any shot taken will not cost an action. That's pretty cool. And then we're going to throw the corpse. For some reason, I don't know, that was kind of weird. Let's go ahead and get you up into full cover there.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Let's see here. We could bring Cavalier up. Kind of worried about putting him in a bad spot. I don't want him dying right away. Okay, so we moved everybody but these two. Maybe we'll go ahead and reload. Let's reload you. Let's reload yourself.
It's killing time.
It's kind of weird. Do I use third person or do I use the first person when I'm talking about myself? Let's see. Let's go ahead and move up.
Moving out.
Okay, here we got some more friendlies.
The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control.
Okay, so we got a couple of guys in full cover on us. Let's see. I think we got a half full. Let's go ahead and move Farron up.
Copy. Moving on target.
You know, Visser, I might have to move you back, or you could simply move here, or you could throw a grenade. You know, throwing a grenade may not be a bad choice for you. See, where can she get to? You know, she really can't get into a very good spot either. Yeah, we don't have very good shots here. Let's see, what could he do with a grenade? Not a whole lot. The grenade is not really quite reaching everywhere. But he could definitely kill one. You know, she could probably move over here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
45, 26, you know, 45. Let's go ahead and take that shot. Or do we want to wait? Let's think about it for a second. See, your best shot's 46. You almost need to either kill somebody or get out of there or hunker down. You might be able to hunker down. Yeah, I kind of knew that I would have this big chance of moving up. Oh, I think I probably should move myself up. And what I can do is I can throw a grenade. At that guy. That my voice didn't sound like me. And I should have done a better job with that. So, let's see here. You're probably going to get flanked. Yeah, you're just in a bad spot. What's your odds of throwing a grenade somewhere useful? Not very. You know, you could move there. And that'd probably lessen the chance that they would try to move and flank us. It really doesn't give us an idea how far they can move. Well, I guess the other thing that we could do is we could just do an Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Vester, what do we do with you? It's like you can't move just enough to actually get into a good defensive spot. You could throw a grenade, which would be pretty useful.
Affirmative. Covering now.
But yeah, you can move just not enough to actually get to a better defensive spot. That is too bad. So what you may do is just hunker down and hope you can survive, I guess. So I'm going to guess that the officer's probably going to use one of his special abilities. Well, maybe not. He's going to use a special ability called Dying. Nice shot by Jester.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, now this soldier's moving. Farron, on top of it, puts him down. It's two good Overwatches. Throughout Overwatches, wherever this guy goes, he's going to make it, no problem. Holy cow! Why is he shooting at me? Why are you shooting at me? So I think everybody... Who should we give this to? Oh, you can't see. Oh, you can see if you move way over there. Should we give it to Farron? You know, Cavalier's going to be out of it for quite a while. He's already going to get a promotion, but I think we want to give it to somebody that's going to be around.
Roger that.
Okay, Farron. 70%. Let's hit it, buddy. Look at that. Putting him down like a pro.
Got him. Area is secure. We're not picking up any inbound contacts. Scanners are clear. -15, we have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those charges planted on the double.
That's okay, they put Cavalier in charge. Look at that handsome mug. He's got the goatee going on. Blue baseball cap.
Rendezvous at the extraction point.
Central.
Status confirmed. Squad is clear. Designated charges.
That's right, Cavalier bringing down the Advent Monument. Look at that. Excellent job. Oh, Farron taking all my 100% shot percentage. Yeah, right. An average damage attack 3.13. I think I'm going to have to run a bug check on this game. So in the character pool, I did include some of my gaming buddies from my Friday night Pathfinder game. So it's going to be kind of fun having them in there. And yes, I am a big role-playing game fanatic. Every Friday night. Alright.
An impressive performance, Commander. Our troops' skills are improving with every deployment.
Jeez, how can you say this is great? And look at that, Cavalier is noticeably hurting. But through the pain, he brought down the monument.
Just like it sounds, our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
Cool. So we get squad sight right away on our sharpshooter. Squatty Jester. April Jester, good job. Chris Cavalier.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
It's one bad dude right there. Picks up aid protocol, which is in command our Gremlin, which is our little flying guy here, to move to a friendly target, and it can do a defensive bonus to them that'll last for a turn. Cavalier's definitely the centerpiece of this group here. Here we got Farron.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range.
That is pretty fitting that he ended up being a Ranger, because that's probably what he would pick. And I did not set it up where they were going to default to that, so he ends up picking up. He ends up getting slashed right away, which means we're going to put you in a bad place in every fight. I don't know who this guy is. He wasn't on my character pool.
Serving as our demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
He is a handsome devil, though, isn't he? Willem Visser. Welcome to the squad. He ends up picking up the launch grenade, which just means he can shoot grenades a little bit farther than everybody else. So we end up looting a stock, a hair trigger. I think we talked about those already. We ended up getting 2 corpses, an Advent Trooper corpse and an Advent Officer corpse. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at our research right away.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
Heard you loud and clear, Tigan. Loud and clear. You want more people? By the way, did you notice that he had some scars on the back of his occipital lobe, or the back of his noggin there, so I think he had something in his skull as well, although that was not mentioned in his little talk that he had with us. Commander, we are not currently performing any research. We cannot make any technological advancements if a project is not started. Do you want to select a research project now? Well, sure. So we can do modular weapons. Let's see, which is going to be the magnetic rifles used by Advent's forces are incredibly complex weapons. The rifles themselves self-destruct when their original operator dies, but with a little effort we might be able to use any recovered parts to improve our soldiers' own weapons. So that's only 3 days. Let's see here, we have hybrid materials, which I imagine is going to come up with some armor. The Advent bodies we've recovered so far are shielded by a fascinating combination of materials, some more common than others. By studying the underlying alien technology, our research could lead to vast improvements to our own equipment. Or we could go for alien biotech. Having successfully conducted the traumatic procedure required to remove the chip implanted by Advent, we now have an opportunity to study the inner workings of the device to gain a better understanding of their motivations. I think we're going to go ahead and pick up the modular weapons right away, just because we're going to start picking up these little pieces that we can add to our weapons, and right now we can't add them because we don't have this researched. That's only going to take 3 days. Let's go ahead and do it.
I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately.
I'll send word when a complete report
Okay, let's go check out engineering.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer.
I knew a Shen once.
You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet.
I'm sorry.
Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
Very cool. Okay, let's see. What can we do here? How about, do we have the option to build anything?
There's room for us to expand our facilities on board the Avenger, Commander, but we'll need more engineers to clear out space for construction first.
Well, it looks like we can build something right away. The question is, what do we want to build? Guerrilla Tactics School. So there's the traditional laboratory. Scientists can be staffed in laboratories to provide additional assistance to Dr. Tigan, further increasing the speed of all research projects. Pretty familiar with that if you played XCOM 1. Same with the workshop. Engineers can be staffed in workshops creating unique gremlin drones which can be sent to staff any adjacent room or facility. Oh, I guess that would be something new. Yeah, the gremlin drones, I've heard, can be pretty good. Of course, power relay. Every facility aboard the Avenger requires power to remain operational. Building relays will increase the total power output of the Avenger, allowing for further expansion and upgrades. So the Avenger is our ship, which is actually, what do I want to say? It's a salvaged alien craft. And then the Guerrilla Tactics School. The Guerrilla Tactics School will unlock additional skills and benefits for our soldiers, including an increase to the number of soldiers we can take on a single mission. And I'm almost thinking let's start off with the Guerrilla Tactics School.
We'll start work on the new facility right away, Commander. I'll send word when it's up and running.
I want you to start right away. Okay, so we don't have any engineer here that we can assign to it. You can see there's kind of a blank spot there, so it's not going to go that fast initially. Is there anything that we can build?
You'd be surprised how big of a difference some of these things can make in combat,
Sweet.
Commander. With a few supplies, I can manufacture anything we need in no time.
Okay, I heard that. So we can build a flashbang grenade, a med kit, and a smoke grenade. Those should be pretty self-explanatory. We can't build any weapons, we can't build any armor yet. We may hold off on building anything immediately.
Dad sacrificed the only thing he had left to get this ship off the ground. And I won't let it be for nothing. She might be a little worse for wear right now, but with some new schematics and a little elbow grease, she'll be the toughest thing in the sky.
We've done what we can to honor our fallen soldiers, Commander. It's not much, but it gives our people a chance to pay their respects.
She has pink shoes here when she was on the Skyhawk. She had brownish shoes. It's a major glitch. I might have to shut down the whole series just because they don't have matching shoes from screen to screen. And look at Cavalier, so stylish with the blue. Maybe I should change the color scheme there, but and why are you wearing gloves when you're having a beer? Very weird. It's nothing like me. Nothing at all. Okay, so we can go in here and recruit potential people. I can see we do have some characters here from the character pool. We got Brent Core Class. That's another one of my gaming buddies, and we have Micah Rogue.
I never got around to asking you, Doctor, but what exactly did you do?
Even through some relatives
At one time, I was employed as a biochemist in the pharmaceutical industry, mainly researching vaccine production techniques. Because of my background, I was rounded up by Advent and put to work in one of the very first gene therapy clinics. I saw firsthand what their technology is capable of, for better or worse.
And I'd say we're lucky to have you with us.
I appreciate the
Alright, I was just letting them go ahead and do their little chatty. Didn't seem to bother me too much. So we do have some XCOM archives here. I don't know how important these are going to be. It does tell you some important things. Maybe we'll take a look at that. The Avenger Report. What does this say here? So it kind of tells us what we got going on. Probably not going to be able to explain much of this in great detail at this time, but basically it says how much power each of these places is taking up, how much power we have. You know, it's all the stuff that we have going on. So let's go ahead and go to our jump to the geoscape. And you can use hotkeys to jump around.
Commander, good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to the bridge, the nerve center of our operation. The aliens have our entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry. Not to mention the military. And it's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
All right. Where are we starting out?
While we prepare for new operations and continue our research, we can pass time by scanning at sites like this one. On your order, we'll start our scans on the surrounding area. Commander, one of our resistance contacts just tipped us off to a site that may be worth investigating.
So that is pretty fast here. Rumor from the Resistance landmark. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in East Asia have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. So it'll take us 4 days. Our reward will be an engineer. That is a great place to start.
Avenger plotting new course.
See, so we're really going up here into the Arctic. So you don't actually get to choose where you start.
Commander, the Avengers' remote scanning capabilities will help us search the area for clues or other resources. It's going to take some time, though. We've got a lot of ground to cover.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Thank you, Dr. Teigen. Let's go check out what he says about the research here. We had the troops digging through scrap piles and looting corpses, and at this point it's safe to assume they're on constant vigil for anything we could use to improve our gear. All the raw materials in the world won't mean much if I can't find a use for them, but I think this modular weapon system is a good start. Having pushed our existing designs about as far as I thought possible, the integration of a few key alien components provided the much-needed stability we've been looking for. With these modifications in place, we should be able to attach larger upgrades for even more firepower. The troops will like that. El Shen. I already forgot her first name. I was not staring at her chest. That's all I can say for my own defense. Weapon grades available, or weapon upgrades available. Commander, researching the Advent modular weapon has allowed us to reverse engineer their system for our own use. Any weapon upgrades found in the field can now be attached directly to our soldiers' weapons to provide tactical bonuses. Okay, so we do have the hybrid materials, which again is going to be an armor type of thing. Alien biotech, I believe, would allow us to start doing autopsies. Magnetic weapons at 28 days. Let's go ahead and leave that for a while. So let's go ahead and do the hybrid materials for now.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
Dr. Teigen, why don't you contact me when you have a full report available? I'm leaving now.
I certainly admire the courage and tenacity displayed by our troops in the field. They face a well-armed, well-trained enemy, and yet they never waver in their loyalty to the cause.
They waver if I tell them to waver. You just need to pipe down, Teigen. See what we got going on here. Incoming transmission from our landmark. After smoke began to rise from a nearby landmark, we used our long-range scanners to probe the site. With no immediate indication of hostile activity, we conducted an aerial sweep and found an engineer living in a small settlement nearby who was trying to signal XCOM. Dr. Zoe Leroy, engineer.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Thank you, Shen. Commander, after recent successes, members of the Resistance in East Asia have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. It's going to take us 7 days, and we will be rewarded with some supplies.
Avenger plotting new course.
So apparently we are plotting a new course. Okay, what I want to do is I want to go back into the ship. And let's go ahead and get Zoe here working on this. Should increase our construction speed by 50%, which that window just said. And then I think we're going to go ahead and jump back to our screen here. We're going to start doing this overgrown checkpoint for supplies. It's going to take us 7 days to burn through it.
Commander, as the Resistance continues to grow, we'll have a better chance of finding openings to strike back at Advent. As it is, we've already identified a potential target to disrupt the aliens' operations in this region. Our window of opportunity is limited, so we'll have to move fast.
Okay, let's go take a look to see what is going on here. So there we have a guerrilla ops. It's in East Asia, Operation Starving Prince. Objective, protect the device. Difficulty is easy. The reward is Dr. Francesca Sella, who is also an engineer. Ooh, I like the sound of that, Francesca.
Setting course for Sector 14, East Asia.
And if this game takes place in the future, Francesca's probably going to come around and be a good name. Okay, here, let's see, what do we want to go with for our group? And then let's go ahead and take you out of there. Let's go ahead and add in... Well, this is interesting. Thought I was going to be able to add in some other characters here. So maybe we will just go with... Unbelievable. There's no way I'd ever be injured for 17 days. I only got injured playing every sport I ever played. There's no way I would get shot. Oh, no. Who did we have before? Just makes me wonder if I inadvertently deleted somebody. For some reason I think she popped up initially, so we'll go with her since... You know, why are my weapons... My weapons don't look right. You know, look at that. My weapons... I had matched the weapons to everything else. And they got messed up somehow. Let's see here. What did we get for these items here? A stock. So let's see here. Missed shots, deal 1 damage to the target. Hair trigger. When firing, the soldier has a 5% chance the shot will not cost an action for the active turn. You know, I kind of like that on the sniper rifle. I thought we did have a pattern on this one. Oh man, I don't remember what her particular... It looks like the blots, doesn't it? Anyways. That will be fine. Let's see here. How were you set up? Looks like you have... Now what could we give you? Yeah, let's go ahead and give you this miss shots, do 1 point of damage. Why not? We want to have a pattern on that one. I think it was the arid pattern that we had set up. Let's go see how that looks. Yeah, that looks right. Everybody else is good. So, since we are ready to do a mission, that's a good time to stop and take a break. I'd like to thank you all for watching as we start off with our XCOM 2 Let's Play. We're going to go ahead and play this thing all the way out. I hope you have a lot of fun. If you have any ideas for characters, go ahead and suggest them. If you have any characters from a character pool, I'm sure we can find a way that maybe we could even get them into the game. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.